better measure that. What's going on, folks? Welcome to the Appalachian Mountains. It's a beautiful day, mid-June. The temperature is really nice today. It's almost perfect, I would say. We've got a little bit of driving left to do. We're headed up that ridge right there. So maybe another 10-15 minutes drive, pop off the right side, hike down into the green tunnel, pick up a creek that I really love. We're gonna do some fly fishing today for native brook trout, so super fun. That's what we're doing. That's not the challenge though. It's a little bit tougher than that. We're gonna try to catch a keeper brook trout. So that's 9 inches here. It's got to be 9 inches to keep. Doesn't sound too tough, doesn't sound too big, but trust me, it doesn't happen every day. So that's what we're gonna try to do. Catch a keeper trout, build a fire, fry the thing up, test it out, see what it's like. I've heard they're delicious. Never tried them, always just put them back. But that's where we're going. That's the mission. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're trying for. We're not just trying, we're gonna do it. We can't give up. We're gonna make it work. It's gonna be a beautiful day. So happy you're with us. Get our fishing pole ready here. We got a pretty good hike, but ahead of us, I don't want to carry all this stuff down with me, so go ahead and set up my fishing pole here. All right, we'll just carry those in 2 pieces like that. Put this stuff in the car. Ready to go. Wow! Okay, here's the beginning of our creek. It's not a whole lot of water in here, as you can see, so we've got quite a ways to go down the mountain till we build up a lot more volume. We're gonna need a lot more water than this to get to an area that supports brook trout. So let's keep walking. Okay, as you can see, the creek's getting a little bit bigger here, so we're on the right track. Still got a ways to go though. We need more water than this. Okay, starting to be a little bit more water in here. You know, actually this isn't bad. This is kind of decent. The water's a little low today, but there's it's starting to be a little bit of a pool here, up here, a little bit up there. There's a little bit of water here, so this is not too bad, but overall it's really low. It's looking really low, so the pools are kind of tough to find, but we're gonna keep punching down the mountain here. Hopefully these pools get a little bit bigger, build some more water, and we'll see what we find. Okay, so this is starting to look really good down here. The pools are starting to get a little bit bigger. The water just looks beautiful. Like I said, it's a little bit low still, but I'm gonna go ahead and start putting my fly rod together, get that ready to go for you guys. I don't know if I showed you this, but this is a bamboo fly rod, a 3-weight by Headwaters Bamboo. My loving wife bought this for me a few years ago for a birthday present. What a great gift is that? So I'm gonna get this thing together. We're gonna go a little bit further down this way. Hopefully these pools build a little bit bigger, and we'll start fishing, see what we can get. This is a really nice pool here. We're finally starting to get into an area that has some gradient. And what I mean by that is the land's going down like this, dropping down like this. This kind of gradient creates plunge pools where the water's dropping off the rock, and that over time burrows out, erodes out a big pool. So that's where you have nice drops and big pools. That's what you want to fish. So I was just taking a look at this pool. It's kind of deep here in the tail, all the way through the middle and into the top where the water's plunging in. It's kind of behind that tree, you can't tell. I've been looking at this a little bit, and I've seen some fish here on the tail and another one up here in the middle of the pool off to the side. So I'm really excited about this. And it looks like some of this gradient continues that way. So I'm going to tie on a fly, start at the bottom end, start working up slowly through these pools here. Okay, I'm starting with this dry fly here. It's kind of a medium-sized fly. I like it because it's got some white wings, which will help me see it in the water. But also it's mostly black, so it does a pretty good job mimicking, either a terrestrial insect like an ant or a beetle, or also a fly. And we're into the warmer months now, so the fish are probably going to be pretty aggressive. So we'll give it a shot. I prefer topwater, obviously, like everyone. It's way more exciting to see the fish take the fly as opposed to something, a wet fly where you don't really see the take underwater. So it's way more exciting. It's easier for beginners to see and know when to set the hook. You have less bites. Trout do most of their feeding underwater, so you have less bites, but it's way more exciting. I prefer dry fly. I think most people do. This is what we're starting with. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we're going to start off with these small pools right here. And I would just remind you, I like to think of trout, in a similar way as turkeys, which is turkeys are delicious. And everything loves to eat turkeys. And trout are the same way. So these folks are really scared. They're terrified of everything that moves, every sound, every shadow they think is something going to eat them. And they're probably right. So they're really, really aloof and really nervous. As soon as they see you, they're going to be gone. You can't catch them. So you want to start at the bottom of the pool, kind of creep quietly, work up to the pool, and slowly fish the pool from the bottom up. It's kind of same reason I'm wearing dark colors and natural colors is, you don't want to be too bright. You want to kind of blend in. So we're going to start, these are some small pools, and kind of work our way up here. But let's start these, hit them from the bottom, and see what happens. Little guy jumped right off. better measure that. All right, let's get this fire going, get things warmed up. This is obviously not a survival situation, so we're not trying to make any survival fires here. We're just trying to get a little bit going. Yes, my love, this is a fire.
I know exactly what to do with the bacon.
All right. Just need to make a little area to trim up the fish and get everything ready on. Just a little working surface that's kind of clean. I love to do it. Okay. Now we're not going to do anything crazy here. So I just want to taste the fish, see what it's like. People say it's delicious. We want to find out. I still have a fishing fly in the corner of this fish's mouth. Okay, so we're just going to gut it, clean the belly. Just like that. Like that. Get that nice and cleaned out. Okay.
The onion.
I do want to, of course, just fry up a little bit of onion with it.
Touch the bug.
So we're just going to get a little bit of that ready to go, sitting here. A little something to go with it, so just not fish alone. A little bit of potato also, just a little bit, add a little bit of texture. Oh. We'll get that one back. We won't let him get away. Not a whole lot. We don't need a lot. That'll do it. All right, while this fire dies down a little bit, builds up some coals for us to cook on. I'll wait for that yellow to go, that flame to go away. Just gonna take this fish down to the creek real quick, rinse it off. I'm gonna heat up the pan, throw it on there. We'll get going. Okay, that fire's burning down pretty good. So we got a little pan we're just gonna set up on here. And like so. I've got a little bit of oil in here.
I'm gonna ask Daddy if he wants some chips. Chips and we're gonna have a fish.
Okay, we're gonna throw some of these potatoes in here now. Not a lot, just a couple.
Okay.
Just give a little bit of something extra in here.
Daddy, look, this has 1, 2, 3, 3 leaves.
Okay. We're gonna stir these potatoes and onions a little bit. I think they're getting to be just about done there. Also have just a little salt and pepper I want to throw on those, of course. Not a lot, just a little bit. Obviously I came prepared. Oh my gosh, that is looking so good and smelling good. Oh, it's going to be amazing. Just lost a potato there, but we got plenty. All right. The girls are having a good time too. All right, so we're going to put this fish on now, get this thing frying up. Salt and pepper on that guy too. Cover them up. Let that go a few minutes. Okay, check this out. Should be just about done now. Yes, it looks amazing. And nice. The fish is done. It's looking amazing.
I love fish.
Out of there like this.
I love fish, Daddy.
Me too, my love.
Fish and... Why do you like fish? I love fish because I wanted you to have them. Where's his bones?
He's taking them out right now.
Yummy.
Kind of a nice orange color to it. So I've been dying to try this. Girls, you want to eat some fish?
Yay! Daddy, you like cicadas. But why don't you like them on you? like cicadas, Daddy?
You have got to be kidding me. That is so good. That is amazing. Yes. Jojo, you want some?
Yeah.
A little bit hot. So the mission, catch illegal brook trout, fry it up, see what it tastes like. Took us 2 days to do it. A lot of fishing, a lot of small fish. But we didn't give up. I told you we weren't going to give up. We got the fish. We succeeded. It's amazing. Better than I really thought it would be. And what can I say? But yow! Booger.